Hey guys, Sirena. So it's 1533, which is 333, when I was thinking about, I heard uploading this, and that's an interesting way that they put that. Notification. So much is coming through, my friend. So, I have another one of my videos not wanting to, and I feel like that one's not so great. And then the usual, being in the house, uploading something, been getting information and uploading it, so then my phone gets super hot, like it's going to just burst into flames. And we all know what that means. Same as usual. Fuckery amidst everywhere. That's fine. For a split second, my human, because it's used to doing that. God dang it, they're fucking with, I'm not able to get that and then your soul takes over. Right? Your higher mind, reaching Christ consciousness, 144 when I said that, takes over immediately. And then that sense of, washes over you, and you're like, what needs to get out will get out. You can't stop it. See, you're shifting everything about you. You no longer think. They're showing me the double-mindedness. They're showing me that mental conflict card with the man, and then the head inside. The old way of being, the old way of thinking, and a new way's taking over, integrating. It takes up more space than the old way did, because you observe it. Awareness is key. It's all energy, baby. You take all noises and things as confirmation. Now, if you'll excuse me a moment, I'm going to grab this pamphlet. I just wanted to say pamphlet. Pamphlet. No, it's actually a folder, but of messages I wrote down earlier. So hold on. Just a little longer. All right, kick back. (6/23/25) Monday, today, at 14:58 or 2:58. As above, the sky in parentheses, so below, earth in parentheses. There we go. Okay, so I'm having hardcore deja vu, possibly, about a deja vu. And then I started channeling. Remembering what was foretold to you. Vision. Gifts taking on a turn. Opening up differently. Exclamation point. Showing you what your gifts really are. And then what came through was lurking around your house, stalker. And then deja vu is a remembrance of what you saw before. Visions, exclamation point. That you didn't pay attention to. No. That's aha moments. Well, let me continue on. But it's that's different than what we're talking about. All right. So many thoughts and distractions. I can't tell the real from the fake, so to speak. I don't know if that's an I there. No, it's not. Can't tell. It's not an I, but can't tell the real from the fake, so to speak. Which ones to cling to. Hence, be mindful. Be present. Know your thoughts. What's yours and what to keep. Hold on to. Look at. In other words, get everyone else out of your head. Know thyself. And then it says, first comes know your thoughts, then know thyself. Then it says reverse that. When you begin to know thyself, then you can begin to become aware of what's yours and what isn't. So that's the work. The work, so to speak. That's the process at which we speak. And other people's thoughts in your head is your remembering of what has been said to you. They're not in your head. You have them in your head. It's the past. It can't be brought to the future unless we become aware of it. We bring it back to the future. Can't bring the past to the future unless we bring it back. You know what they're trying to say there? Back to the future. Anyway, it's a collective energy thing. If we all truly collectively believe that this is the way something's going to be, we will make that happen. That's the law. I heard of the universe, of how energy works. What we believe collectively, we make happen in reality, in tangible. Because we all dream the same dream. So we make it happen. As above the sky. Remember before when, if you've gone back, if you've been with me for a while, then you know my earlier videos of about as above, so below. As the alignments in the stars, like, match up to the grid or whatever on the earth. Well, the alignment that happens when we're aware of it, especially, as above, so below. The energy that's created, they're giving me like in our own bodies. We have all these points, meridian points. We have all these, I think in acupressure or whatever, reflexology, they probably know about this, but what I'm being shown is there's all these things. That's why my hands will be guided to touch certain places and things. It makes it alive. You give attention to it. You bring awareness to it, attention to it, and wake it up. Oh yeah, all of this is so symbolic, is it not? Now back to the deja vu thing. So I was sitting here writing this, and it was everything. And then when I was writing, it's a remembrance. They were showing me, like, I might have wrote this down, but I saw it. I synced it in other things. So the coming back around, I don't know. So it's a remembering of what was said or done before. But at the time you said it, That was coming from somewhere else, so that was your vision. That's why they say deja vu is a remembrance. We've said this in other videos. Now all the little pieces are falling together. See? You're raising your consciousness. Beginning to see. Now, knowing your thoughts, you're moving on to something different. You've uncovered something. You've peeled back the human layers. You've come home closer to yourself. You're revealing things. Your vibration, your frequency is rising, so you're tuning into a different channel. Frequency. We love to play on words and how things, and that's why I'm connected a lot with music. Now they're giving me that Transformers movie. Didn't Bumblebee or somebody, was Bumblebee the one that was the car? Anyway, the one that was the car. How he would play songs on the radio station to say words, to spell things out, to talk. That's how we talk to you, right? Because the song will fit an emotion, it'll fit a person. That's how. Nobody can mimic that. It's the special code. We all have our own secret language and code with our people. Huh? Something just touched my butt. I'm not really into 12-12. There's a reason why I guess I'm saying this, and we'll find out probably here while I'm saying it or after. I bought that whole kit thing to make these origami, whatever. I don't even know what they're called. Little plushies, right? Soft plushies. I really don't have a desire to really crochet that. Doesn't mean I won't, but not to self. This is the part of learning yourself. Relearning ourselves. That's what we're doing. We're relearning ourselves. We're relearning a new way of being, and because we're a different being, so to speak. We're being in different energy. We're 1311. If you look at it from the clock, that's 111. Capiche? You know what I'm saying? Relearning. I like this. I have to write it down. It's like people that have to learn how to walk or speak or read again. Since you died to self, right? Died to self, so to speak. You lost your memory, amnesia, because you woke up. Woke up from your whatever, so now you're having to relearn. We've been in a state of amnesia. And you were the key the whole time to wake yourself up. That would be a coma. Wake yourself up out of the coma. And when you woke with amnesia. So now you're relearning yourself. All right. Well, It was straight up 1500. So I've been doing that lately. When I pause them, it's been with the double. So something on the hour. When the time come on the hour, the strike of that hour. You won't know the hour, but just know it will come on the hour. When clock strikes the hour. Like church bells, I just heard. I heard like church bells. That. Well, I didn't hear it, but it's telepathic or whatever. Like grandfather clocks, you know, chiming clocks of any kind. So it's a chime. Chiming clocks. Chiming in. Someone's going to be chiming in, I just heard, on your behalf. And then I have a message to get through to somebody that does this kind of stuff or whatever. Hold on. I had to make sure that it was recording because shooting. Okay, so be shooting something. I don't know. Whatever. You do videos. Forgot. I said I'd come back, and I didn't. But we'll get back to it. Did I say all this or write it down? Okay, I said it. Let's go back now. So you're waking up out of your coma. You woke up with amnesia. It says wake. It should be woke yourself. I don't know. Woke yourself, whatever, out of the coma. Awoke with amnesia. So now you're relearning yourself. Being whoever you want to be. Let me read this first. Hold on. Fresh. Old you gone. Create the person you want to be. On the hour, when clock strikes the hour. Church bell. Grandfather. Chiming clocks. Chiming in on your behalf. Did I pause it and write this shit down or not? Yeah, I don't remember. Interesting. But relearning, being that phoenix, right? Rising again from the ashes, or in Christianity, being born again. You know, it's really just opening up to who you are naturally. Your natural state of being. Your soul. Being alive. Being dead while you're still alive. That old part of you. You know, putting on the cloak. You know, wearing the armor of God and wearing all that. I mean, all of this is like, not actual clothes, but it's an energy. You wear it. You wear it well. Oh, thank you for bringing me back around. All right. Like people not... No, that's not it. Not people not seeing you. What was it? Damn it, don't hate me. So, So. I know somebody really hates that. I apologize. I really do. If you get gang stalked, bullied, or anything like that, what came through when I was writing that earlier was not to worry, because that's what's going to get you there. It's that whole rocks, stones being thrown at you, collecting them and building a house out of it, or your way out of the pit. You stacked them up to climb out of the pit. What was thrown at you, you used to climb out of the fucking pit. Bam. Can you say, Jesus? I love you guys to pieces. To the moon and back. I just heard, so the solar alignment energy. So there's 2121. That brings me to a short, which started my whole download. I need to go watch it now, because he started to say something about some temple, Kamada or Makatada or something like that. I can't remember. And how on, I think it's December 21st, how it aligns perfectly and the sun comes up in the middle, and it's supposed to be like the best day or whatever, all this energy and stuff, and people would gather there and do things and do that to receive the energy. And that's when As Above, So Below came to me. Again. And still the ley lines, the grids, you can map the stars. From the stars, we could see constellations and stuff, right? 2222. From the heavens looking down, it's the same. There's certain things match. Ooh, that's how the gods can tell here, and we tell the gods from the stars who's here. Bam. It's all geographical, astronomical. It's all the same thing. Peace.